insist.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Never mind.
He does not need that drink.
I think we can go now.
You little prick. I don't know what's stopping me from knocking you out.
Your sense of duty, Lieutenant. And the cost of repairs if you damage me.
Welcome to my humble abode. I'm your good tail spinner. This is Tales Over Coffee, where we start the day together with a narrative tale and a cup of coffee. And we have two for you today. Having just finished an episode of Reverie, I still have more coffee, and so I'm moving back to Detroit. Let's continue. Detroit Become Human. A tale about androids and see how they're doing. November 5th, 2038. And here is Marcus. I said at the start, as I am role-playing according to how I see their type, what happens to them. I haven't introduced my view of Marcus yet.
Welcome home, Marcus.
There he is. Birds are still. And they are androids. Primitive. Very primitive androids. Seem to have gone down. Or been deactivated. A haunted face. Up we go. Very beautiful artwork. And the skeleton of a primitive being. I think Theosaur, if I'm not mistaken.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth. Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly.
Indeed.
All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
What a bunch of idiots. They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids? I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
As Marcus, I am the caregiver and friend of a wealthy owner. Carl values the ability to think differently. He's an artist. He values emotion. He values friendship. And he remains cynical about people himself. And so I am designed to be emotional, friendly, nurturing, more advanced than Kara, and more emotional than Kara.
Anything special on the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother.
As Marcus, I have a higher tendency to think differently. It's expected. And less obedience than Kara. Distinct differences.
I'm starving.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
My duty is specifically to Carl. Here's your breakfast, my friend.
Thank you, Marcus. Television.
Tensions continue to rise in Arctic since Russia unilaterally declared the region part of its national territory. Several Russian warships have taken position in the Barents Sea since Saturday, and the Russian flag now flies over the ice sheet. The Russian president
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure.
to Russia as a
Okay, Carl.
fact. On the other hand, last night, the American ambassador again informed an emergency meeting of the UN that the United States would not accept this annexation under any circumstances. Several American destroyers are reported to be headed for the Barents Sea. Douglas Cornwall, chairman of the UN, announced at a press conference that we have never been so close to a third world war. He called on Russia and the United States to promptly renew talks before things get out of control.
Yeah, books. Could read. Play. Or we could look at chess. Also a magazine here. North Pole and why Russia wants it.
Television off. Mankind is so depressing. Nothing but greed, stupidity, and violence. 5,000 years of civilization just to get to where we are.
Life found on Titan. Evidence for alien life grows. President Warren's make a visit to the United Kingdom, NATO Security Council, divided over Arctic dispute. Life found on Titan. Evidence for alien life grows. The Darwin probe, which left exactly 19 years ago to probe the surface of Titan's methane ice, has just confirmed the presence of microorganisms living hundreds of kilometers below the surface, in an ocean of salt water, protected by a thick layer of ice. After similar microbial matter was found on Enceladus, another satellite of Titan, it seems incredibly possible that life is common in the universe. A NASA spokesman responded to this story has stated, "The latest and series of pointers to life on other planets. Our Android expedition to Io is one of many among such voyages that carry a prime objective of uncovering extraterrestrial life." Jason Graff, Director of Humanization at CyberLife, said the company was committed to its partnership with NASA. Our spacefaring androids are specifically designed to function on long-range missions of this kind. We are proud to have our model at the frontier of human exploration. The North Pole, which we just heard about. Frozen treasures. Russia's interest in the North Pole has intensified with the recent discovery of precious minerals trapped in the frozen ice, many of which are used in synthesizing thirium. Android manufacture increasingly dominates both the US and Russian economies, but this isn't just about GDP. Surplus thirium reserves would allow either nation to experiment in more advanced Android models, enhancing their military and industrial output tremendously. Add to this the strategic importance of the region, which connects Russia with Europe through Norway and Denmark, Greenland, as well as Canada, and the prospect of a peaceful resolution to the dispute does seem unlikely. But as spokesperson for NATO is more optimistic. Both nations stand to benefit from a stable, productive Arctic region. A conflict would benefit nobody. President Warren, however, recently torpedoed the notion. It's simple. Russia has no business in the Arctic. If the Kremlin doesn't understand that, we'll make them understand. So much saber rattling can result in sabers being drawn. Let's read, learn more. Keats, Shakespeare, Plato. Plato.
What are you reading?
Plato's Republic. It's one of the books you recommended.
So, what do you think?
I quite like philosophy, I think. It asks the questions that I can't answer. What is right or what is wrong, for example. It's not something that is so easy to decide.
Asking questions that have no answer is part of being human, Marcus. One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself, make your choices. Decide who you are and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio.
He's right that humans don't live that long, and his health is not good. What do I do when I am no longer responsible for Carl? I do not know. It is something I will have to decide. His favourite machine, the painting. Painter's lift. Allows him to generate giant pictures.
Let's see where we left off. Remove the sheet.
Very somber picture. While he works, let me take care of his studio for him. Models of different body parts. Humans create things that I don't, but are they really that different from me if they need models? They're creating from what they see?
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
Yes, there is something about it. Something I can't quite define. I guess I like it.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
This is sadness.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try
Me?
painting something.
Paint? What would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try.
Me? All right. As you request, Carl. I have heard the saying that mimicry is the greatest form of flattery. Let me do his painting. I can faithfully reproduce it. A compliment.
That is a perfect copy of reality. But painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go, try it. Grab that canvas.
Well, as you wish, Cal, but I have never done this before.
Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Very well.
Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
Identity. Your identity, Carl. You're losing who you are, and you feel despair, and I feel sadness with it.
God.
A newcomer.
Hey, Dad.
Leo,
Leo,
his son.
I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a
I
while,
do not
right?
like Leo.
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Leo does
Listen,
not love his father.
I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just
Using
need
drugs.
some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's it got that I don't? Smarter, more obedient, not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough.
He cannot hurt me,
Enough.
but he upsets his father.
You don't
upsets
care
my
about any
Carl.
parts of yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad. You never loved me.
Al, I am sorry. Sorry that your son treats you that way. If there is any way I can help you, let me know. Let's see how we compare to the rest of them. 71% activated the birds. 66% read the North Pole. 46% read life on Titan. 67% noticed Marcus' clothes. I'll notice Max. 34% read a book. 12% read Plato, Republic by Plato. Toxic Carl. 26% copy his painting. 48% chose identity. Only 7% chose despair. And I am Connor. Analytical driven. Job to do here. No androids allowed. I'm a police android. It doesn't count. I must find Lieutenant Anderson.
Shit, I thought I had George's word allowed in here. What's your problem? Buy me a drink?
Why would he be here? This is a strange place for a lieutenant. But it's certainly not him. That is Jimmy Peterson, business owner, no criminal record.
That's what I thought.
Christopher Gray, unemployed, has a DUI. Eric Myers, security guard, no record. Edward Dempsey, administrator, no record. Jonah Graham, no record, unemployed. Jim Johan, domestic abuse. None of these are committing these crimes here. I do not need to know them. Narcotic supplier, Dennis Ward. Chris Roberts, employed, no history, no record. Samuel McRae, Docker, no record. What about him? Hank, Lieutenant Hank Anderson. Police, no record. Why is he spending his time in a bar? That is not appropriate use of his time.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
This human is being irrational. By reason.
I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us.
And he is ignoring that rational argument.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Never mind.
He does not need that drink.
I think we can go now.
You little prick. I don't know what's stopping me from knocking you out.
Your sense of duty, Lieutenant. And the cost of repairs if you damage me. For your information, I'm worth a small fortune.
Wonders of technology. They can even program assholes these days. Gotta go. Duty calls.
Good. He's back to being on duty and behaving sensibly.
You wait here. I won't be long.
This is not rational.
No way. I'm coming with you.
Listen, you really have to stop pissing me off if you want to make it to the rest of the night in one piece.
He is not being rational. I am to accompany him. I do not know why he's being so illogical, but it doesn't matter. My job is clear.
I'm not confirming anything.
Typical GPD. They didn't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body. Jesus, that smell. was even worse before we opened the windows.
This
The
room is
victim's
a
name's
mess.
Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a
Collecting data, red ice, acetone, lithium, therium.
loner.
It's a drug.
Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, state he's in. Worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break?
No fingerprints. This was probably an
Again.
android, yes. Or someone wearing a
Nope.
glove.
The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows
Right, blood DNA analysis.
The killer must have gone
notice.
out the back way.
This was
What do
used
we
on
know
the kill
about
on
his
the
android?
Not
victim.
much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
Dried blood, again, Carlos. Nothing there of use.
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat.
DNA analysis, Carlos. So
Ain't
he's
no human
come from the
writes like this.
kitchen.
Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
See what this is. Gossips Weekly. Android sex officially better. Not relevant to me. Is your android spying on you? Not relevant to me. A missing knife.
Red ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked to party. Chris, I want full analysis on the
Bats on
narcotics.
a baseball bat. Fingerprints, Carlos. One of the theft and aggravating assault. Dent caused by violent impact, trace of therium. Deviant took a knife. After it was attacked. Emotional shock. So Carlos attacked an android, which retaliated. That is not what it is supposed to do.
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
Dried blood, Carlos. See if there is anything outside. Shoe print model K2PD.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
That was not where the deviant went. Obsessive writing. RA9 or RAG or something like that. And a statue. Clumsily made statue of religious offering. Possible. They have a similar appearance. Fingerprints. That's Carlos's again. Signs of a struggle. Writing on the wall. I am alive. Regular letters, font, Cyberlife Sans. Indicating this was done by an android, but why would an android write I am alive? That is non-logical. Deceased, Carlos Ortiz. Red ice, lithium, yes. "28 knife wounds, internal bleeding, 28 stab wounds, deceased more than 19 days ago." Fingerprints, Carlos Ortiz. Let us see what we can recover. Victim fell here. Victim was stabbed repeatedly, we know. They came from the kitchen.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
Lieutenant, let's break down the crime scene.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. Question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android
with a bat.
With the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
The android retaliated. Tried to protect itself, which goes against programming.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right?
Yes, but that should not happen.
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to...
the living room?
The living room.
And he tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim...
with a knife.
With the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh, but I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
The analysis was perfectly on point. Describing it as merely... I see blue blood. Describing it as merely not totally ridiculous is non-logical. Ah, we have more coming down here. Going into the bathroom. Going up to here. Possibly trailing out again. Nothing but brooms. A ladder was used. Then they have gone up. Places lead to the attic, and I must follow.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Gotta check something.
I am assuming they're still up here. If they didn't leave by the door. Is that them? Let's scan before they do anything. The blue blood goes in past there. It's not them. I know that is not them because there is blue blood going past. Yep, that is simply a mannequin of some kind. And the blue blood turns the corner there. Ah! We have found him. Or it, rather. Deviant located.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me.
That is a violation of your programming. You are not meant to defend yourself against a human.
Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
He's here.
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now. Come on!
%face scanned customers. 10% spilled Hank's drink. Seemed the easiest way to stop him drinking. He was not responding to logical arguments. 99% examined chair. 98% examined evidence. 99% analysed knife. 99% analysed missing knife. So these are all the analysis. Knows what happened. What's Lieutenant Anderson? And almost all found the deviants. My friends, that is where we'll end for today. Join us next time as we return to Kara, Todd, and Alice. In the meantime, hit the like, comment, and subscribe if you want the channel to grow. Enjoy your coffee. May you have a blessed day.